I guess I need to start this.
I'm just it'll be like I'm talking to myself. Yep, that's fine.
Alright, well, welcome to race number 3. And the number 1 road course of the season. Not number 1 road course in my heart, of course. Sonoma will always have that near and dear.
Yeah.
The Sonoma Shootout. Some people know what that is. But again, road course number 1 of the season. It's number 2 on my list for favorite road courses. I've had decent runs at Canadian Tire, and the jump's always fun too. You might see some people take the jump on the face lap, just head warning.
Jump is iconic.
The jump is iconic. You have to do the jump at least once when you're here. But we have a returning boost for the 3rd consecutive week. Myself, Mr. Sammy, and Mr. Landon Lyle.
What up, y'all?
Hello.
We ready? We're gonna go have some.
Alright, well, before we get to, we want to do picks first, or we want to get to our surprising news?
I think we gotta get the surprising news out of the way first, because that might snowball into our picks.
Okay, well, who wants to do the surprising news?
I feel like you're the OMA veteran here. I feel like you gotta announce everybody.
Yeah, Lyle, you can have the stats for it.
Alright. Well, in the first time since May 10th, 2019, 1,253 days. And from TMG, Mark Silas, or MJ Cerullo, has gotten the pole for today's race. He beat Ryan Steinberg's old Xfinity record from this track 2 seasons ago by almost 2/10. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's
astonishing news.
And that's not necessarily the people we had tabbed for pole. I mean, everyone probably had Logan Iliff, a Caleb Buckner. We had a Landon Wadenbach, maybe. I mean, there's some names that Sebastian Kukulon. There's some names that you thought should have got pole and didn't.
Now, I mean, keep in mind though it was group qualifying because that's what we do at road courses. But that's still pretty crazy.
Huge.
I mean, let's let that snowball into our picks since I think everyone's basically in the lobby here. Since, again, I'm pretty sure none of us had it right last week. I guess we'll continue to go with Lyle since he's the newest one here, and we'll just, one day one of us will get us right.
I'm gonna go with a little bit of a wild pick. Just guys, I think Jaden Pert's gonna win.
Well, now he's jinxed.
Well, I mean, he's been good these past few weeks we've had, but I don't know. I mean, you got really good guys. Trust me, you got like super good guys in this lot. But I don't know. Something might happen.
I think it might start.
Yeah, we've seen chaos here as the lobby is now.
But
oh no, it's not rolling yet.
As you were saying, though, Jane Halstead, he's been doing really well this season. He ran really well in his first couple starts. He even has ran well in his 2 VRC starts that he's made. He finished, I believe. I think he was having a good run at Auto Club last week and was running up here with me and Evil in the No U cars before. Sadly, he lost his battery life and smacked the wall. But he was having a good run there, so I think he can carry that over here to I can speak. Sorry, carry this over to Canadian Tire, and I could definitely see him running well tonight. Evil, who you got for tonight?
Well, I'm gonna go on a complete opposite of the spectrum. He went a bit of a wild card. I think I'm gonna have to go with not much of a wild card. I'm gonna go Landon Wadenbach. That dude came out last season. He dominated the road. He dominated road courses in the VRC against Drew and Tim. He kept his own up there. He had a very strong last season of road courses. I mean, I think it's the obvious pick here. So yeah.
All right. Let me look through the list of drivers for my pick this week. Let me look here. Oh, he's in the field? Okay, yeah, well, I'm gonna take the one of Logan Iliff, because I always pick him for the road courses, because Logan Iliff is just built different at road courses. He has been the road course king since NASCAR Heat 4. He's one of the best-known road racers in the NASCAR Heat community. Watch the one of Logan Iliff when he goes to the field.
We're gonna have to be restarting because I think Mr. Kyra Scott lost connection, so we'll be doing a restart.
Bruh.
Yep, he did like out 13. That sucks.
Yeah, so we will be having a restart more than likely. We just gotta wait for official wording on that.
Tim's typing.
Well, this gives us a little extra time to go through everything else here in a second.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep, there's a reset. Okay. So, going back out of that, we'll get that going here in 1 second.
Yep.
We'll go through Ironic when they get back into the lobby, because that won't take us long to get through. Points. Let's see if we can find the points real quick. It's going to be a second. It's going to be way after VRC. Hang on a second.
Oh, I do know one thing about the points. Vincenzo Iacovazzi isn't running for full-time, or isn't running for points in VNS. He's running full-time in VNS and in VRC. But he's getting points in VRC only. But if he were to have gained points from the first 2 races, he would be the points leader right now. But, you know, I just wanted to throw that out there.
And he was our winner last week as well, beating out Drew, who was the bridesmaid for 2 weeks in a row. Sorry, Drew. I mean, and there was only 2 starts of the season, so his average finish for his 2 starts would be second. Which is very unfortunate, but... Okay, well, the actual point standings, not including Mr. Vinny there, since he's not eligible. Parker Ness has a 14-point lead over Caleb Buckner. 18 over Wesley Farrell, and I believe 34? No. 14 over Buckner, 18 over Farrell, and yeah, 34 over Jane Haffertine. All top 4 are rookies. Like, that's how strong this season has started out for rookies so far. And Parker Ness is a rookie because this is his first VNS season after being VRC full-time, like past real long time. Was for a real long time. So top 4 are all rookies, and you have Colin Teague, who is 36 back. Fabricio has had a very good start this season. He's 6. He's 34 back. No, 44 back. I can't math correctly. Jackson Stott's 45 back, and 7th, JoJo Sims, who has not made an official start yet, he's had a couple subs, is ace, about 49 back. I mean, there's some names you wouldn't expect to see up here that's up in the top of this field. I mean, Patrick Garrett's 15th, Joni Hannon's 16th, Brad Cole's 17th, Tom Hawk 18th. I mean, there's some decent names at the bottom of this list and some names you wouldn't expect to see at the top of the list.
Definitely.
And our pole sitter, MJ Cerullo, 12th. David Hanks, 11th. I mean, it's the underdog season. Alright, we're going to get out of that, though. That's just a little rundown. And obviously, while we'll keep track to see if Vinny would keep his points with after today or not.
I don't know if Vinny's very good at road courses, but he could probably get top 10.
But I think one storyline we have to talk about going into this race is just the new teams this season that have came into VNS have done really well thus far, as we are 2 races in, and both those races have been won by newcomer teams.
Indeed, it has. All-American Motorsports won at Daytona, and the single-car operation of Dr. Perky Incorporated won at Auto Club. So, is there a 3rd new team we should be betting on here? Am I missing another new team?
I'm not sure. Lyle, are there any other new teams this season? You are a moderator. all the ins and
I'm not
outs.
actually a moderator, but I mean, I think Gavin Hudspeth he has a new team. Yeah, it took over for
GHR moved up to VRC. They were always in
I think
VNS.
it says second season in VNS.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought he.
Because he ran with McGorick last season.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I mean, it's kind of a new team, so I mean, they got pulled with Martin.
Technically,
now, so.
yeah, technically there's only 2 new teams and they already won, so that streak's going to end. But still a very nice streak to have.
Yeah. It's gonna be a wild race. There's a lot of road course ringers and a lot of guys that haven't practiced. Not like you need to practice to be good, but
Okay, I think we can join.
Wait,
Yeah, we can join.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Loading in. Go.
I guess since there's exactly 24 people, yes, each of us can get 4 rows. That should be 8 apiece.
Oh boy, I almost didn't even make the lobby. Shoot. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, I'll go ahead and get our first 8 as soon as we get officially see cars rolling around the track. Because we got a lot of time to take up before they get back to a round. So.
Well, let's go over some driver arranging news.
Oh.
All American Motorsports had an announcement to make this week regarding the schedule of the number 3 car. It was originally supposed to be split by Steven Oberstadt and Jonathan Amodio up here in the booth, but we have since moved Jonathan over to the No U Motorsports side of things with the 19 car, so that way Mr. Oberstadt could compete for a championship in VNS.
Okay.
And some other news out of No U Motorsports this week: Patrick McPeak has been let go, and in his place they have now signed Brandon Stockless, who ran Daytona and Auto Club, so he's ran all the races this season. He is now the driver of the 20 car, so that'll be exciting to see how he does with his new ride.
Yeah, it's Patrick.
Yeah, like I said,
rage quitted at Auto Club. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't. It lasted 2 races. I mean, a little bit longer than most people would have thought.
It's a new record for him.
Well, anyways, we're gonna get to this lineup as my dog's barking real quick. And I'll mute after this. My 8.
All right, let's.
I'm gonna go through the first 8 real quick. As we mentioned, MJ Cerua, aka Mark Silas, got pole over Caleb Buckner, who's second. Sebastian Kukuan, who said he retired. I mean, he's raced all 3 races so far, is third. Leslie Farrell 4th. Vincenzo Lacavazzi is 5th. Parker Ness 6th. Victor Imbassiani 7th. And Jaden Hafferty 8th. And then that will roll over to one of these 2 or gets signed to 16th real quick.
I'll pick it up. Let's go to race control. All right, P9, you got the 13 of Kyler Scott. P10, you got the 22 of Landon Maltenbach. Watch out for him tonight. He's going to march his way to the front. Next, you got the 7 of David Higgs. Strong start to the season for David Higgs after a rough season last year. You got the 8 of Colin Teague, new ride for him. He's looking to make some noise over at Ohio River Racing. 74 is Jackson Stotts. Came in last second at Daytona. Is currently put on a show this season. Looking to see what Jackson Stotts can do. 39 of Brad Qualls. 10 of Tom Hawkins, P15. 1 of Logan Iliff, road course ringer. Let's see what he can do here tonight. 38 of Joni O'Hanan in P17. P18, Gatlin Downey in the 47. P19, Fabricio Lamana in the 98. 20 is the 92 Hunter East. 21st is the 20 of Brandon Stockless. 21 is Patrick Garrett in P22. 23rd is the 61 of Sean Melly, and starting last is the 3 of Steven Stack. Excuse me, as we come on the final corner, they're ready to go green. We are under
and they are green.
here.
Perfect timing. We filled the whole lap perfectly.
Sebi down the inside, gives him a shot to the 78 of Silas. We'll mark battle back and give a little bit of contact back to Sebi here. Sebi's now the odd man out as they head into this winding left-hander. Mark missed the corner. Here comes Sebi. Can't quite clear him though. Matter of fact, here comes Buckner down the inside. Oh, Wesley!
Oh, whoa!
Just absolutely punched Sebi.
It wasn't Wesley. It was whoever was behind Wesley that got into Wesley, and they punted him. I think that it's a blue car.
Oh, Buckner sliding, but he's on the attack.
Oh, I think that might have been Vincenzo back there. Who might have got into Wesley.
Contact a little bit. Buckner trying to tell us, no, hey buddy, I'm here. As they head out of the double right-hander now, they head through this long back straightaway. You get a little bit of draft here, so that's why you see the 78 car swerving, trying to break the draft and kind of stay away from the 94 Buckner.
Yeah, this is the only draft part of the track you're going to see any major speed from draft. Everyone's getting some grass. That's lawn mowing time. Oh, here comes... Oh, but Mark's going to protect the inside.
Out of the final corner, Buckner dips the tire in the grass, and Mark Silas will lead lap 1.
Well, if you had that on your bingo card, congratulations.
MJ Cerullo has led a lap this season, and it was not on strategy. It was on pure pace. Here comes Sebi down the inside, though.
As they spread out everywhere, you're going to see a lot. Oh, and Vincenzo just punted Wesley again. That's going to be some fun to watch.
That'll be fun to watch those two. Those two of those very aggressive drivers. Do not be surprised if they get a little bit riled up here tonight. As Buckner once again hounding the 78 car into the double right-handers. He gets a shot from Sebi and Wesley. Wesley ran off course though. He's going to get it fired back up.
The one thing to notice that what you see going downhill is what they're not seeing. Downhill shifting is not very fun on this game.
It is not fun at all.
It gets the car very loose.
I just realized I'm mic muted for the past 2 laps. Awesome. I was giving nice calls and everything.
Well, the words of wisdom are all gone. Hopefully they weren't very useful.
11 is set to 5.
Yeah, they've been going out the past couple laps.
Yeah, I've been watching them.
Yeah.
Something big that will be happening is right to those two. As Mark is still leading. I'm not sure how many laps they have in gas, but I think the thing is here. Oh, killed in the wall. I think the thing for today is to save tires, though.
I think tires will definitely be. Oh man, I think the big weak spot for Mark.
Oh, 9 is set to 5 as they go 3 wide for 4th place into the big slope.
But
as Mark overdrives the corner a little bit. Oh boy.
I'm watching the way 78's driving it.
Here comes Caleb and Mark's in the wall. Here comes Sebi below. Sebi will take the lead.
Sebi's got a 2-for-1 because Buckner overshot the corner, and so did Mark Silas.
Wow.
They both just kind of wrecked each other.
And now Wesley Farrell is side by side with Mark Silas for 3rd.
Now in the picture.
He has gotten away from Vincenzo, but I'm telling you, those two are going to be at it all night.
Oh, Sebi downshifted real quick.
And also, just a little thing I wanted to note. Sebastian is the 3rd time he's raced this season, but I don't think JoJo Sims has raced a single race. I don't think Daytona counted as a sub, but it gave JoJo points, so this is technically the 2nd sub and the last sub that Sebastian can use for points.
Well, right now he's making it count. I mean, we know Mr. on here is very good at road courses. He races IFC.
Yes, sir.
That they also, ironically, is that a road course? Because that's all they race it on the Formula 1 is road courses.
As the 5 and the 11 are still side by side again. Or now they're not, but Parker's also getting pretty dicey with them back there. And as Landon Lauterbach started 10th, he has worked his way
Here
up
comes
a
Buckner
little
down
bit
the inside.
on
Sebi ran wide there, and Buckner
oh boy.
went down the inside and almost got him.
Landon Lauterbach is side by side with the 9 of Parker for 6th place. He will be a very big threat to this lead sooner or later.
And we're gonna see if he can get. He's trying to get some halfway points as well here, as he's full time in the 22, I believe, this season.
Well, T54 moved to stick the 6 out of the way. Last corner there.
Hunter East was in the pits earlier. Looks like he spun. He came in to get some tires.
Oh, Wesley to P2.
Wesley drives on the outside, almost hits Sebi. And if you remember last week, Caleb Buckner had a very electric interview showing his opinions on how he thought
where
of
did
Wesley
Wesley
Farrell.
come from?
Wesley Farrell trying to run Sebi off the road. Now, if you
Sebi will
remember,
not have that, trust me.
if you remember last week, Caleb Buckner gave a very fiery interview when it came to this 11 car, Wesley Farrell. Now, he did not like the way he was being driven by him at all. So, if that could boil over, and Wesley Farrell could be in trouble, because right now he's only in his third race in the league, and right now he's not making a whole lot of friends.
Yeah, Sebi's gone.
And he's got one of the most storied drivers in the league smacking him, and Sebi's just gonna drive through him. And here's Buckner.
Oh, I thought
very smart driving by Buckner there to back out of it.
Oh, Mark just moves Caleb out of the way.
And just really getting a little bit racy here is Vincenzo Iacovazzi getting a little racy there in the 5 car.
It's honestly
pretty wide again.
It's honestly turning into like a 10-car pack for this lead. Like, not 10, maybe like 9 cars, but
yeah, they're all just brawling for the lead. As
this is the type of racing you get at Canada.
Parker Ness,
it's really good.
Trying to throw his hat in the ring as Kyler Scott makes a beautiful move on the inside. What a move there. As Iacovazzi gets sent by the 9 of Ness. Here comes Buckner on the outside of Kukulon for P2. Looks like Sebi
Buckner
gonna duke it out there a little bit.
Yeah, so we're gonna run on board with the 99.
Kyler
a little bit.
I don't know. That looks like he disconnected the controller.
Barely skates by after almost getting involved in that.
As
Parker almost spun it.
To the wall behind him.
Parker had his hands full there, but he gets it sorted out.
And as Colin T gets spun out on the big hairpin.
Don't look now, but all I'm gonna say is P6. Look who's sitting in P6.
Yep.
Landon Lautenbach. Already showing his hand a little bit here. As
Sebi is not letting Wesley get that second place.
Sebi slid out of the final corner. That allows Buckner to take the battle for P2 temporarily.
And Mark Silas still hanging around too.
The 5 and the 22 are catching up just a little bit, little by little every lap.
And up ahead is Hunter Easton in 92. He spun out earlier, like I'd mentioned, and came into the pits. He just came out. Assuming he went to go top off on field and make it to halfway. As Buckner dances around the outside, clips a tire in the grass. As I don't know what Hunter Easton's going to do here when the 11 gets to him.
He gets a good opportunity here to sit outside on the straight so that he doesn't get involved in the chaos.
Will he receive the magical blue flags that I received last season at
Parker went
at the road course race?
Parker struggled and he went wide again, lost a couple more spots.
Yeah, Cavazzi was all over the back end of Buckner.
Down the 54, I think, is in P8 currently.
Pretty
far back.
Forward. And where's my pick at? Your guys' picks are all doing good. Where's mine?
No, my pick's not doing that great.
Just look for the TikTok car.
I mean, he's doing better.
Which it says he's in the 1, but he's in the 6, which is also the 15, so I don't necessarily know what happened there. But
P2.
Past P2 now. Buckner back into second. Sebi racing him back. I feel like these two got to just sort it out. Hunter these bails out of the way.
I think Wesley has got it for now. He's gonna be probably leading the next 10 or so laps. So, and if Sebi keeps second, I feel like Sebi has a better chance to catch up to Wesley in here. But
I think Buckner and Sebi are both quicker than Wesley. They just need to figure out who wants to
Wesley just made some big lawn mowing. So did Sebi.
Sebi's in the grass.
And there's
Sebi messed up there. I think he's
there was a lot of people.
Or he floated over or something. And now Buckner just was in the wrong gear.
I saw the 11 just going through the grass. The 99 went through the grass. The 94 got forced into the grass.
As the 5 of Vincenzo Iacovazzi has made his way up to 3rd. I'm telling you, if he was running in DNS full time, or not full time, but for points, he'd be doing good in that points leader. I don't know.
Wesley Farrell's in.
As Wesley's got an early pit.
Well, originally he was supposed to run VNS until he had to run VRC.
Yeah.
Oh, and Logan Iliff almost.
Well, that was
around.
a Wesley Farrell strategy if I've ever seen it, pitting that early.
Well, it can't get undercut if you're the undercut, I guess.
Landon Loudenbuck was wide back there with Caleb Buckner for 4th, as
Man.
Mark still is kept with the top 3.
The longer this race goes on, the more I'm feeling bad about my pick. I just watched him overcook the wide left-hander and run off the track.
Well, he hasn't touched his game in like a month or so or over, so
I'm hoping
probably
he
a
can.
bad idea.
I'm hoping he can.
Oh.
Hunter East spins again.
Vincenzo
Gets it
Iacovazzi
well,
to lead.
He's trying to go to his first back-to-back winner of the new season. Hunter East won Daytona. He won Auto Club, and he's trying to win Canadian Tire as well.
Caleb Buckner is falling off a cliff, but
Sean Melly is spun in the hair.
I think I know what Caleb Buckner is doing here. You see him losing a lot of ground relatively quickly.
Keep in mind, though, that the 22 Landon Loudenbach is caught up to this top 3. At the 54 pits, he was in P5.
We're seeing a strategy call here out of the 94 camp for All-American Motorsports. I think what you're seeing here is Caleb Buckner's probably saving fuel.
Sebby went wide.
Because I talked to him before the race, and he told me that he was only going to use 3rd and 4th gear when it came fuel saving time. So that means you're going to have really sluggish corner exits. And from what I've seen from that 94, it's been really sluggish corner exits.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I've been noticing that too.
So I think Buckner
wide.
is saving fuel here, and maybe trying to not even stop at all until the halfway caution.
I never thought I'd see the day where I would see Mark Silas driving in 2nd place to try to beat Vincenzo Iacovazzi for the lead. That's wild. Got some TMG vibes to that one.
Is anyone else going to try to short pit? Nope, everyone's else is staying out.
Runs wide in the final corner.
I think I saw the 49. Oh, I don't know who that was. I thought I saw like the 49 throw down pit road, but that one makes sense. It was a Toyota for whatever it was.
I'm noticing that Wesley is just now exiting the 2nd to last
Looks
corner.
like Kyler Scott.
The 13.
Right now.
Okay.
Yeah, Kyler
That's
Scott.
what it was.
Wesley's gonna have a huge undercut here.
That's a big if, though.
It is a big if, but
that's if he can get to Caleb Buckner. Because Buckner might be trying to no-stop this.
He usually goes pretty wild with it when he's doing strategy, but we'll see what happens here.
I think I'm riding on board with the 11 car right now. I think you can actually see Buckner just up the road.
Yeah.
I think the undercut might work here then, because Buckner's going to be a lot slower, having to save fuel. Constantly probably being forced gear around all these corners.
Yeah, I'm watching him. He's saving. The way he exited that corner.
I think that's going to be the battle for the lead. I'm not sure how much fuel they have, though.
Well, I wonder if we see anyone try to just take Little West. I mean, these guys can take Little West fuel with a 4-tire stop.
Until the halfway.
Are we getting a full course yellow for this, or are they just doing halfway points? We never got clarity
full
on
course
this
yellow.
one.
I don't think there's no yellow things for halfway in VNS, so.
Okay, it's just for VRC. Okay.
Yeah, and we aren't getting another one for VRC for like a few more weeks either.
So, as they charge on right now, I thought I saw Caleb Buckner on Wesley Farrell's car on board, but I don't think I see him.
Vincenzo's in the grass, as Sebi's at P2.
And gets punted by Mark Silas, who didn't appreciate the move that Sebi made.
This is a great top 4.
And then you have Parker Ness in 5th for the most Parker Ness thing ever.
And the thing is here, like, Mark is getting some really good points here, because Vincenzo isn't running for points. And it's not like Sebi's going to get 50 points, but it's still a lot of points.
Well, even if he does get 50 points, like you mentioned, it's his last points paying start. So if he continues to sub, you don't have to worry about the 99.
Yeah. I think I'm not entirely sure on this, but I think this might. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I can't. I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to. I don't want to put a commentator's curse on someone. I'm not gonna
go ahead. Say it.
All right. I'll say it. This might be the first. Oh my gosh! As I was gonna say, this might be the first time in like 12 races, Mark Salas can get a top 10, no, he didn't get a top 10 at all last season. I don't think he did like 12 starts, but he hasn't gotten a top 10 in a while. That's the point. He's falling back a little bit.
Well,
still good.
Mark Cyrus, if you're listening to this, Sebby went wide in there, getting into each other.
And who was the person that got bullied at the end of that?
And who lost the most? Yep, Mark.
Oh my goodness, dude! It's never gonna. It's never gonna stop.
I like this. This is a new add to the booth this season. We never had the commentator curse last year.
We had a Darren Gilliam himself.
You got a commentator curse now. I like it.
I mean, he's still staying up there, but it's... Oh my god.
Well, if anyone's gonna pit, we're gonna probably see him throw it down this lap, especially for the leaders here.
I've been watching the lap the whole time.
I think the question is just are they short? They're on lap 15. Coming to 2 to go. Or coming to 3 to go, excuse me. No,
Wesley
looks like the 5
the line.
The 5 might be saving now that he
Wesley
has a
just
decent
crossed
lead.
the line. Well, Buckner is currently in the wide left-hander right now, so Taylor still got a pretty comfortable lead.
I think Wesley might have taken right side or something. I don't know. No more cautions though.
I don't think they still have enough time though to get to.
I don't think it was a good call, but we'll see. We don't know what's going to happen too much.
I'm interested to see if anyone.
As Landon Loudenbach is up P2 as he going side by side with Sebastian.
I'm interested to see if this 5 wants to pit now and just for race strategy and not for point strategy here.
Yeah, that's what I would do because he's not running for points. All the way halfway.
He's gonna stay out.
All right.
Does anyone pit here?
So Landon's
22 made it. 22 made it on the pit road, so he's good. He got there before.
The rest of the field stays out, and they're taking the chances. 2 to go.
And the 22 got there before the 2 to go, so he's fine with what he just did.
Who's in 5th now after Parker?
Let me get Sebastian Kugel on here.
No way.
What?
My pick, Logan Iliff, has managed to claw himself inside the top 5. He is currently running.
No way.
He is
really?
in 5th. Yes.
Wow.
He is behind Parker in P5. He has finally found a lick of pace in the 6th car.
Sebby's in the grass.
Yes.
I think we're gonna go back for battle.
Oh, Sebby went wide against the wall, and that's gonna give him the spot. But Parker's gonna pass Mark for 3rd. As the 6 is gonna catch up even more. The question is here, will the 5 pit? Oh, look how JoJo's getting all these free points.
Coming to the white flag.
Vincenzo is not gonna pit.
He can. It's 2 to go. Let's see. I mean, he'd have to take end of line at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
He's better off just staying out now. Oh, Mark Cyrus goes wide, so it's Parker Ness. And Logan Iliff almost spun it again.
I'm gonna watch this pack already.
You're the first corner through turn 1 right now. The 78 of.
Who's that behind? Who's that behind Logan Iliff?
That's at the 8. Tom Hawk.
Tom Hawk.
Okay. Yeah, he's come out of the blue. He started.
Mark Siles off track. Logan Iliff and Tom Hawk.
Oh, there's
top 5.
And the Commodore Jinx goes full circle.
The 6 is gonna get some good points here. They're like seriously good points. He can get 2nd.
Really aggressive towards the latter half.
Oh, He passes Parker. Parker's in full save mode now for sure.
I think Parker might be out.
Actually,
I don't know.
yeah, I think he might be out. He's going way too slow. He's going
Oh,
Parker
no,
speed.
he's back up to speed a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell.
You know what?
Sebby's out, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. And Logan Highlift is gonna get P2, it looks like. Unless Sebby can hold on just a little bit longer.
I think he might hold on.
He kind of went wide there, but...
Sebby's gonna barely hold on by a thread.
Alright, how many people need to push back the pit road?
Oh god, no, this is gonna be fun. Okay. So we got 599, 6, 9, 10? No.
Yeah,
10?
9, 10, yeah.
9, 10.
I think. Yeah, Parker's still up there.
Tim beat me to it.
Oh no, Parker lost the spot.
Yeah, he lost the spot.
Hang on.
Well, it's been a...
Top 5 at halfway was Vincenzo Iacovazzi, Sebastian Kukulon, Logan Iliff, Tom Hawk, and Parker Ness.
It's been a pretty clean race so far. I mean, we have some guys being and banging, but not too much, thankfully. Now we can look at 6 being a prospect for the win. I didn't really think at first, but got used to it after a little bit, so.
Yeah, I mean, a couple surprises. Tom Hawk, a name we didn't mention at all, besides the starting lineup. Got into 4th place before the halfway ended. I mean, I don't think Vincenzo's always been strong on Heat 5 whenever he wants to race.
Yeah.
Mark Silas existed until he didn't exist.
He's still in, I think he's in P8 now. Oh, he's in P6 right now. He's doing
in P6.
Okay.
He didn't get any points.
Oh yeah, that's true. He didn't get any points, but it's fine. Pits up when this time if a car runs out of fuel and fails to maintain, you can pass them. Alright. So if they fall out of the queue, you guys.
Well, from here they should be good enough. Someone ran out of fuel, I think.
I think Mark ran out of gas.
Oh well, the commentator curse goes more full circle.
Commentator curse is coming true.
Wow.
Now he's not even going to be in the top 10.
I'm just in shock at this point, dude. Who's gonna lead this lap? It's gonna be Vincenzo, I think. Yep, Vincenzo.
Yeah. As we see someone... Oh, Landon Wanabach stayed out.
Oh.
There's your new leader.
The 5 led the lap though, right?
Yeah, he led the lap, but the 22 is going to be the new leader.
Alright, yeah, see, that was a smart move by Landon, because now he's gonna be the leader. Yep. Alright.
Yep, as everyone's dying on pit road again.
And David Hanks is second. I don't know if he's a lap down, I really don't know, but...
The 18... I don't know what the 18 did.
What would you do?
He took 2 tires or just fuel, which I don't understand that call, but...
No, yeah, I don't... If everyone's pitting at one, that might have been a mistake call. Might have been, you know, one of those
the 22 and the
things
7 of David Hanks stayed out. There's still a chance.
There genuinely isn't a point to making, like, right sides when everyone's pitting at once, because it's a road course. But, alright. We'll see how that goes. Can I get to this pack? To the top 2? There, okay. I've been switching everywhere.
Well, his first half was all Mark Silas. Second half, potentially could be David Hanks. We'll see. I'm leaving it open in question. That way, you can't say I jinxed him because it's a question, not a statement.
Let's see here.
I think we're gonna see a wreck for the win. Honestly, I think going into the double-hander.
Yeah, for sure.
Might have to go one more time here because the 92 didn't get his lap back.
Oh.
We'll see what happens here. If we do go another lap, if we do go another lap, we might see more pits real quick to top off on fuel.
Stay doubled up. Tim says going green next time by. All right.
Someone's gonna pit. Someone's pitting here for top off on fuel. I guarantee it.
Honestly, if I was Landon, I would pit. but
I think you pit here, but that's just me. You top off. You don't have to worry about saving.
on the 18, I would definitely pit because he got like.
Oh, he's thinking about it. He's doing it.
Yeah, he's gonna pit.
Oh,
Smart
18
move.
fakes. 18's gonna be the leader.
Oh.
Well, who's gonna lead the lap though?
Yeah,
I think we give it to the 18. I think. Yep, 18.
Yep. All right.
This is the best play you can make here. Either go another time, you top off on fuel, you most likely will now make it on fuel.
It's pretty random, but sitting in the 4th spot back there, he's a 21 of Patrick Garrett. We have not seen him at all this race, but he's up here, ready to make a move. I believe he's one of the drivers that does IFC, so he's got some good road course experience.
Mm-hmm. Lots of IFC guys in the field here today. Definitely showing their road course prowess. For sure.
I'm gonna get a water while we wait. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you got like a minute or so. It's gonna be a second. Well, I guess I can't really jinx David Hanks now. He pitted, so I don't really count that as a jinx because he did it to himself. So luckily that jinx doesn't have to happen. And there's really no one noticeable in the top like 8 or 4, like first 4 rows. That's like that hasn't been up here besides the 18 and the 21.
Been a lot of strategy though here today.
Well, you know that extra lap we waited for the 92 to get his lap back?
Did you lag out?
Yeah.
All right,
So we did this lap for nothing.
Oh, he lagged out, Hunter?
Hunter East has lagged out of the event.
So this lap is just for the fans, I guess. We're dedicating a lap to the fans.
Yeah. Our Canadian fans. 0.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, I know we have one Canadian in the field. Logan Iowa's a Canadian. I don't know if anyone else is. Don't know if there's any air Canadians. I just know the one for sure.
And then Brandon Schick. He doesn't race in here, but I don't think, but he did commentate the 250 with him. So. Anyways.
We roll through the final couple corners here. Get ready to go green. I'm personally gonna ride on what I said to people on here to see how entertaining this restart gets.
I'm gonna
a couple more pitting at the right before we go green. The 61 Indy 39 come down pit road to top off. That's not a bad call either.
That's a weird call.
That's a risky call though.
It's a risky call, but I like it. I mean, they're not gonna lose as much time if they're going full speed, and you got the maximum fuel to make it to the end. It could work.
It might pay off.
Wait, who led that lap going to the green? I didn't even notice.
I believe the 18. I wasn't really looking. I mean, he's a control car, so most likely the 18.
Yeah. Alright, so 5's gonna try to contend with the 18. I won't lie, you probably should pass him pretty quickly, but we'll see.
Oh, Ilef makes contact with Kukla on there.
Oh, he's gonna go around the outside.
That's
one way to do it.
Dances around the outside.
Oh, there's 98's in the wall. Someone's spinning around.
Well, it has to be half the field, so good luck getting over half the field in the road course.
I'm not catching anyone from that wreck. Of course. Well, it's fine. Yeah, Sean Milley is the one who pit there, so it might work out, it might not. Who knows?
Oh.
Oh man, here comes Logan Iliff down the inside. Logan Iliff dances on the inside of Victor Bastiani and takes the
but a crossover!
Bastiani fights back. He leads the lap. Iliff is hounding him though.
Got 6 car pack down here. Yeah, 7 car.
We got right down the front stretch. Looks like Colin Teague, Wesley Farrell around. Wesley pitted onto that last yellow. Looks like Johnny O'Hannon was also involved. Not sure if that'll be a full course yellow. We will have to see.
Apparently,
Nothing
there's
yet.
actual penalties in this race if you force someone off entirely, like, or something like that. According to him. I didn't know that. 'Cause we don't do that here.
Yeah. It must have been something new it implemented. I mean,
outside.
It's fair though. It's fair.
He's gonna get a good jump here. Here comes Logan Iliff. He's gonna get a good run through this back straightaway. Here comes the 6 car. He goes to the inside. 18 covers him off. And Bastiani can't cover off all the lanes. So here comes Iliff on the outside into the heavy braking zone. This is where Logan Iliff's going to show his road course expertise here and probably just play the waiting game. Then Bastiani just wait for him to make a mistake like he did right there.
Oh, actually, I think Logan Iliff made a more mistake. That says something there.
As Victor and Bastiani will lead another lap.
As he's got, I think Iliff's got to get going soon because he's got Vincenzo Iacovazzi right on his bumper, and Vinny, if it's one thing he doesn't like to do, it's waiting. I think this 18 car better figure it out quick. Or else Iliff will figure it out for him.
Apparently 21 of Patrick Garrett went around again. It commentary curse strikes another car.
Oh, rough.
Well, whatever the strategy call that Victor and Bastiani made, it's worked so far. I don't know what he made, and I don't know why he made it, but it's working.
I think Bastiani struggles on acceleration. That's where Iliff is getting all his ground is on acceleration. Now he's got the inside here. And this is where I think Victor messed up. He gave Iliff the inside. Now Logan can he's already side by side for the lead. Down the inside, here comes the 6 car, and Logan Iliff picks up the throttle. New leader.
Tim says 4-car race for the win. I don't know.
I'd say so.
Well, I guess we'll know. Oh, 18's just going to cut the course and get loose, I guess.
He did not need that at all.
And now here comes Sebi down the inside. Just went from bad to worse there for Victor and Bastiani. He just lost several spots. And now he's in the wall, and he sent Sebi off. Sebi almost, if you dip one tire into no man's land, your whole car gets dragged out there.
Caleb, Buckner, and Parker Ness have caught up to this little pack up here. They want to try to win this race.
They got to get by these two first.
Apparently it's still a 4-car race for the win. I guess we'll see which 2 get eliminated.
Bastiani drives it in deep, nails Kuku on wide. Now here comes the 94. Buckner's Iacovazzi made a major mistake, and now Iliff's going to run away with it as Bastiani takes P2 back.
Also, I just want to point out that the 54 has actually been really fast today. He hasn't been up there, but I'm looking at him, and he's like slowly crawling up there, just little by little. I don't think he's going to be a contender for the win, but who knows, because Canada is a pretty wild track.
I'd like a close battle for the win, but right now it's not looking messy.
Wow. It'd be cool, though. I'm just giving a false hope for that pick, honestly, but I mean, who knows. '18 is back up to P2. Caleb trying to go P4. He and Parker are really fast right now. Don't know what they did, but
he has pace in this 94. He just needs to get up there and start gaining ground.
Oh, Sebi just gonna door.
Sebi's been driving like a bit of a menace tonight. Vinny doesn't take that. Vinny just slammed the gas and almost bent it.
Oh, the 99 is reportedly lagging. Okay.
Yeah, I think they might have to send Sebi to the rear. I'm not sure what they'll do about that.
That would suck.
As now Buckner is breathing down the neck of Bastiani. Does he pressure him into a mistake? He goes for the crossover. Buckner just loses a bit of ground there.
Caleb's gotten into the grass a lot tonight. Especially turn 2.
He's been one of the fastest cars on track, though.
Yeah, he has to harness that speed. Just go for it.
You
doing a good job.
You need to be able to harness the speed and just try to keep all 4 tires on track. The one thing I've noticed about Buckner, is right there in turn 2. That seems to be the one spot where he struggles at the most.
Yeah,
everywhere else on the track, he's flawless. It seems to be his Achilles heel. Now, if you're Logan Eilif, you have no Achilles heel. You're just road course god on NASCAR Heat.
You are just there.
I mean, I think he does have one, and it's probably himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been several times that he's made small mistakes that will put him in problem land.
Here comes Caleb Buckner down the inside, side by side for P2. This looks eerily similar to the move Logan Eilif made, I think, a few laps ago. Now he just gets down the inside, he's in the braking zone.
Yeah, if you want to go for that lead, you're going to have to make a move now. You cannot keep battling like this.
Fights back hard, but Buckner clear to the lead.
I'm not sure what Dayton's strategy is, but he's working it pretty well. Gotta give it to him.
Yeah, Bassiani has a pretty solid strategy here, as setting it down the inside and trying to bunker 94 is not a good strategy. Just a hunch.
Here, Sebi to the inside out of nowhere.
Sebi just gives him a smack.
He's been so in and out in this race, like, it just comes to show how good at road course he is.
Sebi can just be there, disappear for like 5 laps, the next thing you know, he's back in the picture. Tom Hawk running Now they're going to battle once again for P3. Bassiani's not backing down though. He's going to drive it in deep here. He's going to have to lose that position. The great corner exit for Buckner. He's got a long gap to Eilif. If I'm Logan Eilif, honestly, I'd just kick it in neutral and just let Buckner roll up to me. Or just start saving fuel now. Because I have this usually and I can play with it and just start backing down and not gain time.
Yeah.
Checking out as Buckner slides off.
Only 18 around.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
And there goes Victor and Bassiani's day. Looking really good for him here. Until he decided to get a little too happy off the final corner, tap the gas, and just crunch him in.
Yeah. It goes out just like that. As I think Vincenzo just tried to send Parker Ellis.
As it looks like the gap to Buckner and Eilif has stayed about the same over these last 2 laps. Eilif running very flawlessly as Buckner gained a little bit of time there, it looks like.
My pick, the 54, is currently 6th. He's working his way just slowly.
Also, working his way forward here. 54.
Your pick's on a win now, I'm not sure.
I'm not so sure.
Well, now he's cursed.
Oh.
Oh. No.
Landon Lyle curses another driver.
Oh!
And there he goes! It writes itself.
Look at I whip around. The commentator curse.
I am
The commentator curse.
I am going for retirement. Commentating. Sorry. I would like to apologize to David Hanks, Mark Silas, and Logan Eilif.
Oh my gosh! Someone's gotta go through all the broadcasts and make a Landon Lyle Hanks compilation.
And Eddie's gonna have that on Twitter by tomorrow.
Nah, by 10 minutes after the race. That is just like the clash last year in New Hampshire, or last season, where they were like, Eddie's gotta go for the win, and he just wrecks like instantly.
That's so funny.
I'm sorry.
My gosh. Caleb Buckner to the lead here. And he's got a comfortable gap, too.
Oh my
to
god,
Sebi.
dude. Alright, well, I guess I'm like the main guy, just who's controlling this race at this point, so.
Don't mention Caleb Buckner.
Mm.
The race can just end now. I'm kidding. Buckner cruising away in the lead right now. Sebi's in second. Looks like Parker Ness in third. And fourth, looks like is Vincenzo Iacovazzi.
What are the chances of that? Like,
that is
seriously.
the funniest curse of this season thus far. Oh,
no,
I was
it's
doing good. Oh, he's cursed. He's cursed. And literally, not even 10 seconds later, out of the turn, there goes Logan.
I was just watching Caleb, and I just seen a turn right, and I lost it.
that's the funniest thing that's happened all season. Oh, the commentator curse.
I'm just, I'm in shock, really.
The cursey Logan Iliff working his way past the 78 of Mark Silas right now, trying to claw his way back forward after the cursing of Landon Lyle.
The gap between Buckner and Sebi Kuklon has shrank a little bit.
Logan Iliff just absolutely bullied the 78 of Mark Silas after Mark made contact with him.
Parker's kept a good place in P3
Logan
currently.
Iliff is just bullying the 78 car right now.
Parker looking for his first win in, I think, over a year, just in between any of the two series.
Oh, and Parker moves him out of the way. Can't say I'm too surprised about that, though. He's been struggling a lot.
Sebi's running down
this race,
Buckner,
I feel like, but he's making
I think
a good
this
run
is
for
by
it.
design for Caleb Buckner. Oh, this is by design.
They're just going at it back there.
This is what Caleb Buckner wants. Because what's going to happen, what Caleb Buckner is doing is what I think I mentioned earlier, is saving fuel and letting these guys behind me run me down and then just wreck each other once they get past me. Because right now, Sebi and Parker are doing everything but killing each other right now as far as we see Sebi slide after contact with Parker. So these two are just duking it out. Buckner's up there saving fuel to try to make it to the end of the race. This is honestly a really smart driver for Caleb Buckner. He's been one of the smartest drivers on track every single week. We see him run wide. So I think that basically confirms our suspicions of him saving fuel right now. Someone's got to find out.
We gotta ping Eddie, and just.
Yeah,
I'm already on the cliff right now.
That's the meme of the month.
Commissioner Coletti needs to make a compilation of the Landon Lyle curses because it started at Daytona, and ever since then, it's just gotten worse for anyone who happens to cross Landon Lyle.
Parker's going around. Oh, never mind. No, he's not.
Sebi just got a huge run. I don't know what it was from.
I guess
that was the lag. That was Sebi.
That was a wag spin.
Okay,
Never mind.
Yeah,
it was wag spin.
Watch Sebi. No, final lap. Here they come out of the final corner. Sebastian Kuklon is gonna win. Oh, he lagged out.
Yeah. 94 saving gas.
Yeah, I think Buckner saving fuel here.
Oh, 94 wagging all over the place.
94.
Or not 94, 99.
Fuel. Smart driving by Caleb Buckner here as they are on lap 33 of 36. Four laps to go.
I'm worried to speak about anything right now. I don't even want to say anything.
If you could mention Sebi, that would be great.
Honestly, he's gonna.
I can't.
That'd be the time to reverse curse. It'd be the reverse curse. He ends up somehow getting by to 94.
Well, I mean, I like Sebi, so I don't want to put anything on him.
Parker Ness
he's wagging all over the place. Oh, yeah. Parker Ness in the grass.
I think he got lag punched.
Well, it's a two-car race now.
My pick's in the top 5. All right, I like that.
I don't know where Landon Wannenbach is.
Oh, he's in 6th.
Okay, it's not okay. I didn't make a bad pick.
So and reminder that he picked it again. So I mean,
we could. I
don't know.
The 22 is good on fuel. I've been doing.
Yeah, I don't know how everything's gonna go out. I might be wrong. Top 5 might be good on fuel. I don't know, but if it comes down to it, Who knows? Landon might have a shot.
They're catching the 3 of Steven Overstad up ahead.
And hey, I would take a top 3 if it was recommended.
I don't want to be that guy, but the 3 car and the 94 teammates.
Oh.
I think I see where this is going.
I might have to be right back. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
No.
Call me Joshua Franks. No, I'm kidding. I would do that as a team owner. I let my boys duke it out.
No more
So
cautions.
No more cautions. We're on to go.
It's been a pretty clean race, though. I gotta give everyone
I
that.
think I seen the 22 trying to get to the inside of the 54 for 5th. Oh, the 3's just gonna punt himself in the wall to get out of the way.
I was looking in front of Caleb, and I thought
he just walled himself. Yeah, no, he walled himself to get out of the way.
2 to go, and Caleb Buckner is scooting away here.
Well, is he still saving though? Does he have enough?
I think he might.
I think he's going at it now.
I think Sebi's now just starting his saving. I think he pushed to try to get in front of Buckner and back down the pace and then start saving, but at this point I feel like it might be too little too late.
Vincenzo up in 3rd. I think Parker's in 4th, or he went to 5th.
To go. We'll see if does Buckner have enough gas. I think that's the big if factor here. Is if Caleb Buckner has enough gas, can he make it all the way around and win this race?
54 passing
off
the
him out of the
9.
pits. He'll
54 might get 4th here.
Parker. That's Jane Hofferty hunting down that P4 position.
2 to go. Buckner leads Kukulon and Sevi. There's something wrong with that statement.
Where's Logan?
Leads Kukulon and Sevi.
He's so great. He's in there twice. He's driving both cars.
And Sevi have Wait, hold on. I just read
Kukulon, and Sebastian Kukulon.
Sebi, Sebastian.
Catching up with the Kukulons.
Oh, the 5's gonna try to move the 99 and away from P2.
They're duking it out for P2, coming to the white flag.
Oh, Sebi's gonna pull a big
for
block.
that virtual fake points lead that doesn't actually exist for Vincenzo.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
definitely
likes
still
it,
points lead.
Coming to the white flag though. As down the inside, Vincenzo Iacovazzi sends it in deep. Wide goes Sebi. Vinny takes P2, and coming to the white flag.
Do we know if the 74 is on? Do we know if the 74 is on the lead lap? The B is he's forced.
He is not. He is not.
He's definitely not.
No, he came out of the pits. White flag in the air for Caleb Buckner.
I'm happy.
Oh, Sebi's gonna go real wide.
It's looking at P4 right here. That's awesome.
Yeah, but well,
1 to go
is he
for
cursed
Caleb
now?
Buckner, looking for his first career win in DNS.
Let me know if anything
Is he out of fuel? No, he's not.
What?
I thought Buckner might have been out of gas for a minute.
Bro, you scared me for a second. He's going very slow. Like,
he's probably saving. I think he's saving again.
Vincenzo Iacovazzi is pushing really hard to try to get to Buckner.
I'm gonna look behind now and see who.
Buckner's just trying to bring her home.
54 is still there for now.
I think he's good enough to just coast in 4th.
Not yet. Vinny's still there. He can probably coast once he reaches the second to last corner. Then you can coast.
Yeah, he's good.
But for the final time through the final couple corners, Caleb Buckner just coasts his way through. Final couple corners.
Caleb Buckner.
And for the first time in his career, Caleb Buckner is going to win in VNS at Canadian Tire.
Let's go.
Try to
Let's go, Caleb.
Happy to see that Caleb Buckner gets his first career win.
He was out of gas there at the line.
Even though he was trying to wreck it, I couldn't really tell.
I do not regret inviting this guy to the OMA one bit. You're welcome,
Steal
Sammy.
the offseason.
Well, we gotta get
Mr. Landon Lyle.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 2 wins for the 94, but 3 different winners.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you're right.
But Hunter East drove the 94 in Daytona, so we've had 3 different winners.
Winners in a row, also.
Yeah.
Because Vincenzo never won at VNS. I'm pretty sure.
No, this is a rookie season, as far as I know. So technically we had 5 rookies at the top of the leaderboard, because, I mean, if you want to add Vincenzo there.
Well, I'm mostly happy that Caleb won, and the fact that we had a super clean race at Canada. That's pretty rare for the OMA.
Yeah, no cautions. Race actually took under an hour because we had to do the restart.
That's actually pretty solid. Quick race here at Canadian Tire. Another first-time winner. 3 races in, and only 2 different teams have won. It's been All American Motorsports and Dr. Perky Inc. The 2 newcomer teams seem to be on fire thus far.
Oh, I just read general chat. I'm all for that.
Oh, Calvin party. Wow. Yeah, he's happy.
Let me read general chat real quick. We hop in there and see what they're saying.
You typed in there. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh. Yeah, that.
Even his AI's done racing. He's like, okay, I'm just going on the pit road. I'm done.
Yeah, he ran out of gas at the line, so.
Has the AI glitch happened? Is that what's happening here? Oh, not there. Going back to the lobby now. Looks like.
Well, let's see who got the magical fastest lap.
Oh yeah, that's the real
Oh,
goal
my
here.
let's go, dude!
Yeah.
Yes!
Yes! Yes!
Is your audio being recorded right now?
No,
Yes, it is.
I think you should do
my
it.
audio.
I think you should do it.
Westway was the fastest lap, ironic, actually. I was kind of surprised.
Caleb got there fastest, alright. That's some fast laps right there.
Yeah, Westway had the fastest lap, which was kind of surprising. I didn't expect it to be Westway, but... Well, we gotta grab our virtual points leader, even though he doesn't exist in the world that their points are in.
We need to do Sonoma shootout before we do anything. Oh wait, no, I'm the host. Okay, alright, we're doing this.
I was saving fuel that final lap just to make sure. No, I was just wiggling at the end for fun. I was saving that whole time. I was not taking. Anyway, no, I was not taking any risk that final lap.
Vinny, you still got that.
Dude,
you still got
loved
that virtual points lead though, Vinny. You're yeah. The goat.
Sebi loved kissing my bumper. It was weird.
Oh.
Yeah, poor Parker got sent 13 times.
That's why I lost.
I'm running the Sonoma shootout.
The Jinx recovered to 9th.
The 50 lap shootout. Yeah. You're welcome, Caleb. I gave you the win right there.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And that was funny.
Okay. I think we could get JGR fan in here. I think that'll be our 4th and final one.
Yeah, I gave up on trying to win the halfway because Sebi would not let me go anywhere. So I was like, I'm gonna save fuel and pray. Yeah, I knocked the 78 out of the lead because I had to drive it in deep because I knew he was gonna wreck me if I didn't. Don't get me started on the 11.
Oh, good job, Mark.
Okay, I mean, I know his range. Yeah.
I jinxed Mark too, I think. Logan.
Okay, while them two are doing the Sonoma shootout, we'll start with JGR fan. Whenever he gets audio quit here in a second.
I couldn't change it. We're just doing 2 laps.
Or I don't think he's here.
Oh
Okay,
my
I had to skip him.
gosh, Logan.
Alright, well, we'll come back to him. I think he stepped away for a second. We'll go to... I guess we'll go Parker Ness. He finished one up ahead of Silas. If he's here. Someone's bound to be here one day.
Sideways.
Okay.
Am I up? Sorry.
Oh yeah, there you go.
We'll still start with Parker Ness here. 6th place, you were top 5 basically all race. Not exactly the winning car. I mean, you had top 3 speed. If a caution came out, do you think you had anything to potentially get a win?
Yeah, I just had to, track positions really big here, and I had to start like 10th or 8th or whatever, and I drove my way up to 3rd before I had to save a lap of gas, and unfortunately ended up falling down to 6th, but, I still had a lot of fun tonight. I definitely felt really competitive. I came in tonight thinking I was going to finish 14th because I suck at road courses on this game, and to come here and show off that I can win these races on a road course at Canada, one of my worst road courses on this game, is definitely really cool. I'm definitely more confident for the next road course races at Road America and Watkins Glen, and throughout the season, I think I've been really competitive, and I think this is really good motivation to win the championship.
As I mentioned the championship as well, you have the actual points lead. The 5 car has the virtual points lead because that's what Lyle's been keeping track of. But how confident are you after 3 races having the points lead going into just middle of the season?
Yeah, I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, okay. How confident are you going with the points lead going into the middle of the season? Are you might get some good tracks for you over the rest of the season?
Yeah, definitely. Next week, Charlotte's definitely a very good racetrack for me, and then I'm sure.
Uh-oh.
Womp womp womp.
Ohio internet be like.
I thought it was actually mine because some.
What did the
What?
What did the
Sorry,
18 do?
my mic died or whatever. So, anyways, yeah, I got Charlotte coming up, a really good racetrack for me, and I think Atlanta, Kentucky at the end of the season is gonna be really good for me. And of course, there's a Talladega doubleheader, Pocono, just really good regular season for me. So I'm excited. I think I have a legitimate shot to win the regular season championship and get a lot of playoff points, but we'll have to see. I got some tough competition.
Yeah, one of those would have been the 5 of Mr. Vincenzo if his points were eligible. He actually has the virtual points lead, but without that, you have a decent size point we go into the middle of the season. Is there anyone you want to thank for the finish tonight?
Yeah, I definitely want to thank my VRC driver Kevin Yerges. He's been crew chiefing me throughout this season so far, and he's really good at what he does. And I'm really happy to have him helping me out in these races. He's helped me in RHRL last season, almost got me in the championship 4, and he's definitely been a big step in. A big role into this success so far for me this season. Thank all my other drivers. Colin Teague and David Hanks for being great teammates, and just everybody in general, my friends and all that. So yeah,
well, good luck the middle part and the end part of the season, and see if you can keep the points lead for the rest of it as well.
yeah, thank you guys.
I don't know if they're done with the Sonoma shootout or not.
It was 50 laps. Everyone backed out. But moving on to our next driver, we're gonna grab MJ Cerullo or Mark Silas. He was your pole sitter heading into tonight. Had a strong opening lap, strong few opening laps of the race, and just needed a little bit more to get to the end. And do you want to talk me through what more you needed just to finish a couple spots higher tonight?
Yeah, people ran out of gas, but I mean, it just sucks. That's all I gotta say, because I was saving really good till the end, but it's people that suck, so.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess he's disappeared now.
Next question.
Well, no, I'll continue.
Words of wisdom.
I got a great one. So, as Mr. Eddie pointed out from the stats earlier, that was your first pole in over 1,000 days. Is that anything you can use for confidence for the rest of the season, knowing you have the speed now?
Maybe for Road America. Yeah, maybe for Road America, but we'll see. And Watkins Glen. I forgot the other
So
one.
the road course ringer. Okay, let's see how
Maybe
that
Michigan,
one pans
but
out.
we'll see.
Let's see if you can sweep the road courses.
Probably
Not out of
no.
the question.
Good luck to you for the rest of the season, Mark. I'm glad you got pole tonight.
And does anyone want to thank for the
Even
finish
though when
tonight?
Subby punched me like a couple laps in. Ooh.
Yeah.
But don't worry about that. I mean, I'm good with him. He was just... and then Subby spiked on the last lap. So...
And do you want to thank for the finish tonight as well?
Gavin? Well, man, I want to thank my team over Gavin, so...
W.
He's a really good guy. I mean, yeah, I'm a guy on the team, but... That was good. Moody.
Very small words of wisdom.
I mean, at
guy.
least your driver's very good tonight, Tested, so...
Well, congrats on the 7th place, congrats on the
I'm sorry.
pole, and good luck at the other road courses as you so predict.
All right, Lyle, you want to take the next interview in Mr. Jaden Halferty?
Yes, sir. Hello, Mr. Jaden. You were my pick tonight, and you got a solid P4. I saw you were pretty fast. How do you think your night was overall?
I mean, I definitely could have done better in the first stage, but pitting at the end really helped me because I wouldn't have had enough fuel to get to the end had I not pit that second time. And
Yeah.
but I thought it was a really good race. It was really fun racing most of these guys. Some of them are stupid, but that's every league.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just a really good race. I'm proud of the finish.
Yep. And I think you'll be somewhere up higher in the points after tonight, so that's some good to look forward to for the next coming weeks. But yeah, good job in that P4 tonight.
Thank
you. Does anyone want to thank for the 4th place finish as well tonight?
I want to thank that 20 for not racing me like an idiot when we were together because teammates, but want to thank Casey for letting me drive his cars. Without him, I probably wouldn't be able to run as good as I am. His setups are godly.
More words of wisdom from... this race should have been sponsored by Beef It's What's for Dinner 300. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity. But congrats on the 4th place finish, and good luck with your full-time ride to 54 the rest of the season.
Yeah, I am full-time, and thank you.
All right, does someone want to take Vinny, and then I'll take Caleb?
Yeah, we could take the actual points leader for counting his points.
There goes
Yeah,
tomorrow, I
next
guess.
week, everyone.
All right, bye tomorrow. So we'll take Vincenzo Iacovazzi, and Vinny.
I'm
Do you
here.
want to just talk me through your night and how you ended up rallying back after a lot of controversy and lots of rubbing to end up what was it, P2?
P2, yeah.
Night? Yeah, what more did you need to get by Buckner there at the end?
If you want me to be blatantly honest, I mean this in the nicest way possible. There was a lot of guys in front of me there in the second half they seemed fast, but once I started hitting logging laps and not screwing up, I was a lot faster than them, and they were holding me up for a little bit. But Caleb he had a fast car. He always has a fast car. He's good everywhere that he's raced at so far that I've seen. So, it's hard to make up a 4-second gap when there's a car that good in front of you, which props to him. That's, he went out and executed the second half. But yeah, we had a great first half. Luckily, Sebi was blown through every corner in the first half for me to take the halfway by 8 seconds and able to save fuel to the end of it. And, towards the end, we're battling back. And I just thought to the point, if it's, you know, if I don't make this move now, they're going to make the move on me later. So I have to